Welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, press the subscribe button. Here's what's to come. Let's go sailing.
So we're off the coast of Mexico at the moment. The alarm's going off. They've come into our guard zone. I've got a perimeter set.
We're going to opt to go through even though there is some swell. We're on the TV in Australia.
Well, don't wait till retirement. That is the Rice motto that led one Gold Coast family to pack up their lives and set sail.
We're an Australian family that set off on an adventure of a lifetime. We hope these little videos make you smile and inspire you to chase your dreams. Subscribe to join us and our travels as we share our life on the sea.
So we're pulling anchor from Punta de Mita. It's been our home for a few weeks now. And we're heading towards Barra de Navidad. It's been a great place to hang out and chill, and excited for new places to come. Okay, the sails are up. Now we're going to go find the wind. Do you like our hat? We actually found this floating in the water the other day, or a little while ago, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good find. Let's go sailing. We got wind.
That'll do. All out.
Oh, this one's cool.
Egg sandwiches for lunch. This is the worst angle for the kitchen for cooking when we're sailing. We're heeling the other way, it's a little bit easier. This way, everything kind of wants to fall at me. But it's not too bad, it's pretty good conditions. And I should put this stove on the gimbal, but to be honest, I love it. Oh, that was a cute little yolk. What a catch! We got out the plates with the stuff on the bottom so they don't slide. Oh yeah. Sailing sangers.
What have we got there, Belle? That looks like some bloody nice sourdough, I must say. Woohoo!
We got it crispy. A little bit of crispy on top. Toasted type of people.
We like toasted bread. The boys, they didn't really get an option. It takes longer. It's a little extra, you know.
So we're off the coast of Mexico at the moment. The alarm's going off. They've come into our guard zone. I've got a perimeter set up at 3 nautical miles. I can see it. It's a big blob. Is it Navy? Is it Pirates? I don't know. We don't have AIS and we don't have a radio that's working. Well, in close range it'll work, but until we get closer, but they're very close and getting closer. They're 3 miles away now.
It turns out it was a Navy ship. It's always fun guessing what kind of boat the blob on the screen will be. Super grateful for our radar and being able to monitor what is around us. $33 miles and we got 15 knots of wind, 15, 16. And that is, what's the time? About 5 o'clock, a couple of hours before it's dark. Before the sun goes down, and we'll have to start looking at reefing some of these sails.
Dolphins on the starboard side over here.
Oh,
They're up at the bow again.
oh, are they? Oh, we got So we're dropping the mizzen down and we've got to adjust our course to going the right direction. Hopefully, we're thinking the wind is going to be behind us. So at the moment it's been like 120 or 90. That's why we've got all the sails out.
Is it ready? Put it in the furler.
But because we have furling main and a furling mizzen, we have to turn to the wind to drop them all to reef them, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So Lee's going to turn into the wind, the kids are going to drop the sails, and then we'll adjust course and we'll put the sails back out again.
Hold your hand like that on. Hold on. Go for it.
There's something about the ocean, something that speaks to a quiet part of me. Out here, as the sun melts into the Pacific, everything else just seems to fade away.
Are you seeing me fellow as you guys have breakfast? This is the bluest water we've seen in a very long time. Haven't caught any fish, only flying fish on the deck. Oh, buddy! Sue, get him! Oh, come here!
I'd love that.
Oh, yeah, we should actually. We'll set you free. Hey!
What's that?
Oh, you didn't make it. What's your breakfast? He's not interested at all. Morito, come back in the cockpit, please. You're making me nervous. And we're just putting up a spinnaker because the wind's dropped out. So, about 20 nautical miles to go. Oh, fly my pretty!
Did a overnight. We are 13 nautical miles away from our anchorage. Got the spinnaker up and cruising along 5 to 6 knots. Light breeze, pretty calm, just beautiful sailing.
Anchorage before Barra de Navidad. There is a wave here, but there's massive swells.
Look at
at
this
the
thing,
moment.
looks like it's done a break on us.
So, I don't know if we'll be surfing, but there might be some waves happening. So that anchorage we just pulled into wasn't great. So we're moving on, we're going to Barra de Navidad, which is about 14 nautical miles it's about 14 nautical miles away. So we're heading back out into the wind, we're going to put the sails back up and we're going to keep going. This anchorage was a little bit rolly and we thought there was some surf here, we couldn't really see anything happening. So we'll go to the next one. That's it. Got a bit of a steering issue. Something's going on with the steering, so Lee's going to have a look at that. We kind of needed some calm waters to do that, so we're going to go into the main anchorage, drop the anchor for the night, hopefully get there before dark. About 3:30 in the afternoon. Alright, so we've got to Barra de Navidad. There is actually a port you can go into which has a flat, calm anchorage. We went over to the other anchorage that's in this bay and it was a bit wild and rolly, so we're going to opt to go through even though there is some swell. There's actually a surf break right next to the entrance and we're just hoping that it's not breaking in the entrance. It is a bar crossing and you always go across the incoming tide or high tide, and that's what it is. It's about an hour to the high, so that's kind of good timing. Just a little bit worried about the swell. Hopefully it's okay to get in, but once we get in we should have a calm anchorage, and we kind of need it because our steering has been a bit funny. So if our steering can just hold together until we get through this bar crossing, it would be amazing.
I'm trying to keep it in the nose.
Kids are just dropping the mizzen and we'll be going through. Coming in, Captain?
Yeah, so far if we get there, just
Gotta watch out for some shoals.
it's got a lot of wind, so we don't want to.
Around for the first time.
That's up for the night.
Who needs an anchorage? Tide's coming in.
Well,
Well, they say you run aground here and yeah. That's what happened. Did we just move a little bit then? I won't speak too soon, but we're off. We're moving.
Coming to Barra, just slightly hit the ground on the channel coming, well not the channel, we made it through the channel, but coming into the anchorage part, slightly got stuck for a second. And now we're gonna try and find a spot to anchor. It's pretty crowded.
We got settled in and had a fabulous night's sleep in the super still anchorage. The next morning, feeling well rested, Lee had a look at the steering and he didn't find a problem. Not always a good thing, but no problem to fix. We popped up the drone to check the waves and the swell had dropped off.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising. watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going.
We're just getting ready to go ashore. We're in Barra and we arrived a couple of days ago and we haven't been off the boat yet. So we planned on anchoring out where there's surf, but there was too much swell and we couldn't anchor out there. So we've come into a bay and it's super still. So it's oddly calm in here. The boat hasn't been this still for a long time. It's not creaking or making any noises. It feels like we're on the hard stand, but it's been really nice. And we had to do an interview yesterday. We were on the TV in Australia, so if you saw us, we were on Sunrise. I'll put the little clip in here.
Plus, don't wait till retirement.
Let's go sailing away.
The Gold Coast family swapping land for sea, their big life decision in...
Well, don't wait till retirement. That is the Rice motto that led one Gold Coast family to pack up their lives and set sail.
About our family. Our home has been a boat since 2014.
10 years ago, the Rice family left it all behind, trading land for sea.
This lifestyle is fun, adventurous, humbling and incredibly challenging, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
Parents Sarah and Lee and their children Bella and Taj had one mission.
We wanted to make life one big adventure for our family.
Living, working and schooling on board their sailboat home, documenting every up and every down.
Interesting.
Hard work.
Yeah, patience.
Perseverance.
From the Gold Coast to Southeast Asia, next stop, Panama.
I love it. And I hope this inspires you to go and explore our super special world we live in.
And we are joined by Sarah, Lee, Bella and Taj Rice live from their sailing boat in Mexico, if you don't mind. Hello to you guys. Good morning from Australia. Gosh, what an incredible journey. Sarah, we'll start with you. What made you decide to pack up your lives on the Gold Coast and set sail around the world? Because the Gold Coast is a pretty good place to live, for starters.
That's pretty great. We had a pretty great life. There was no reason for us to run away, but we always had this dream and we just wanted to show our kids that, you know, you don't have to live how everyone else is and go out and chase your dreams and make it a reality. And yeah, that's what we did.
Oh, you've certainly done that. Hey, Lee, as captain of the family vessel there, what's life like living on a boat?
Oh, it's great. It definitely has its ups and downs. The highs are really high and the lows are really low, but there's so much fun and yeah, it's been a great journey.
Oh, I mean, it's just the most remarkable thing to do. Bella, can I ask you, you were 8 when your family set off to sea. So just a young little girl, you're 18 now, you've lived, worked and gone to school on board this boat. What has that been like? What an extraordinary thing to do.
Well, it's just been incredible and there's not really words can describe it. It's been just amazing. It's like a dream getting to go to new places every day and yeah.
And what an education, the world.
Incredible. But I want to know, Taj, you were 10 when you left. You're now 20 years old. During those awkward, difficult teenage years, I mean, you can't run anywhere. You're stuck on a boat. What do you do?
Well, you can get in the dinghy and drive over to another island if you want to get off the boat.
Were you doing a bit of that?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
But what was it like? What was that experience like for you? You've literally spent those formative years on the boat.
Well, it was pretty great. I feel like it allowed me to view the world very different. Instead of just looking at it from one perspective of just growing up in one location, I've kind of grown up all over the world. Just it's exposed me to so many different cultures and yeah, I feel like it's been a great experience.
Hey, Lee, I've got to ask, do you think you're ever going to go home?
Well, I don't know. What do you reckon, guys?
That sounds like a no.
That's a no.
Okay, another question. Have you got room for 2 more?
Yeah, can we come, little stowaways?
Because I'm thinking you're onto something.
No, there's plenty of room.
We're going to go and see Barra and take you guys with us. So come on, let's go. you can get a water taxi to come pick you up from your boat and take you to town, so you don't have to worry about your dinghy. We wouldn't usually do that because it does cost money, and we would usually just dinghy in, but as you know, our dinghy motor is being a little bit broken, so it's a good option for us, and we're only going to go into town once, so it's only going to cost this one time. So we figured we'll experience the water taxi dropping us in and out, make it easy for us, and then yeah, go to town. So let's go. Alright, we're just on a water taxi that takes you from the lagoon to town. I think it's 50 pesos each. Right, well here we are in Barra de Navidad, just having a stroll. We just went to a bakery and had a croissant and some yummy little tart thing. It was delicious. I think we're going to go for a walk downtown and then we'll go to the beach, have a swim. Maybe go for a surf tomorrow morning before we leave. It's a really cute little town, lots of little markets, really nice vibe. So we're just walking along the beach and we look over here. Lee's like, oh, that looks like a crocodile. And I was like, no. And it is.
Still gonna swim?
Yeah, it's over in the ocean. They don't go over there.
There's another crocodile. Maybe it's an alligator, not a crocodile.
When you forget to bring hats walking on the beach in Mexico, that's what you do. Excuse me for a moment guys, I'm going to interrupt our walk through town to introduce the sponsor of this video, Olafly. As you guys know, we've been traveling full time on our sailboat home for over 9 years, and getting internet hasn't always been as easy as it is right now. Thanks to Olafly, we no longer have to search for physical SIM cards to put into our phones or go and find some free Wi-Fi or dodgy Wi-Fi around town. We simply just go onto Olafly's website and choose our destination. Olafly has over 200 destinations to choose from. My favorite thing about Olafly eSIMs is that it is unlimited data. So after you choose your plan, you have unlimited data for the day or however long you have your plan for. And you can hotspot, which means other family members, like our children or my husband, can hotspot to my phone when we're in town. Right now we're looking for where the taxis are. Instead of wandering around asking for directions, we can simply go on our phone and go onto Google Maps. And that, my friends, is a game changer as we continue to travel through all of these places that we visit. So go and check them out. The link is in the description down below or on the screen. You can also use the code SAILINGCATALPA and you will get 5% off. Let's get in the taxi and head back to Barra. So we're gonna have a swim. Walk the entire beach. We went all the way down the other end. We still haven't had a swim, but we're going to jump in now just before the sun goes down. And yeah. Taj has just gone to get some food.
We are leaving Barra de Navidad today and just heading south because it is turning into hurricane season and we are way too far north, so we're just heading south.
Rocks there, Tars. No, rocks, mate. Huh? Driving around the rocks.
They apparently don't attack people, Dad, these ones. Just leaving Barra, but first we're going to stop and get some fuel before we make our way south on a mission to get out of hurricane area before the season starts. Our fuel dock makes getting diesel so much easier and convenient. We can see why cruisers love Barra. It's a great stop with the calm anchorage and friendly people.
Brightness looks big where you're going. Truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now. Be hard working so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Give a lot and live a little. Work with what you got. Where you're going, you can rest.
Today's conditions are beautiful, and after an enjoyable stop in this cute little place, we are ready to get out there and go with the winds.
Alright, we're just leaving Barra. We're just coming out. The water's cleared up today and the swell's dropped off. It's a really good window to head south. Unfortunately, we didn't get to explore as much as we wanted to here. We're just coming out of the entrance and there's a massive cargo ship, like wreck, over near the rocks. There's apparently really good diving. So we're pretty bummed. We couldn't really get out there because our outboard motor's broken and it was a little bit far to row. So anyway, we're going to continue heading south and there's a lot of cool places that we're going to miss out on, unfortunately, but we left it too long. It's now hurricane season is like right on our tail, so we've got to get out of this area. So we're going to keep heading south and I don't think we'll probably ever be back here, but you know, maybe.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That is the end of another episode, but we do have one problem Sarah's brought to my attention, that 50% of you guys that watch our channel haven't subscribed. So if you want to help and you want to help our production and it costs you nothing, hit the button, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.